about career, career has been a major part in the life of any student or any person, and how it should manage or how a person should manage, that will be the crux of this episode 3, where I will be telling you how to manage certain circumstances during this period of your career, because sometimes situations are so bad that people get frustrated, depressed, and so many things happen. So, uh, our life is the aspect of existence that processes, acts, reacts, evaluates, and evolves through growth. So, our life, there are many moments when we are a kid, uh, we are teenagers, we grow adult, and then we grow old. And the career life starts when we become graduate or postgraduate. And during this period, there should be a purpose that will take you forward in your life. And without purpose, you cannot get connected to meaningful work. So, life, when we talk about career, you must have an objective, you must have a purpose, and that purpose will lead you forward uh, while facing some so these are the major phases of career life: exploration, establishment, mid career, late career, decline. Now, one we can explore this. The first stage is exploration. Basically, the exploration stage starts it is a pre-employment stage where you are in mid 20s or you can be 25 years, and there are a lot of presumptions in your mind because you are in college with your friends, and their views are going to have an impact on your future plans. So influence is the major part when we talk about exploration stage. Here, your teachers, your family, your friends, and parents will take you to a certain level, but you have to stick the purpose why you are studying. If you are a BSc student, you should have a purpose that I will become a scientist, I will do a MSc. If you are a BCom student, so similarly, during exploration stage, you have to think about what are the options that you have. And influencing by other people is okay, but you should be very firm on your own decisions while you are in exploration stage, because my dear friends, there are a lot of presumptions, and that will lead to you in a wrong direction. Then there comes an establishment stage where you have got a job now. Now, when you have a job, you have come with a lot of expectations that I will have a AC cabin, I will have a peon, I will ring a bell and he will come and attend to all my requirements. And here the problem starts. Whatever the expectations and fantasies that you have in your mind gets broken when you face the reality. This period of establishment is between 25 and 35, when you are trying to make yourself stable in any organization or any job. Lot of again When your expectations are not met, you get frustrated, you get depressed, and certain times you try to leave the job also. So friends, this is the where you have to have a lot of patience, because if you don't have patience, you are bound to make mistakes, and that mistakes may be very harmful. So with patience and with lot of persuasion, you must stabilize your place in the organization, and thinking that this is my first job where I have to keep my foot stuck to the ground, you create that aura in the organization. Don't get frustrated, don't get depressed, but sustain yourself and go on learning. This is a learning period where you will not be able to get your expectations, but you will get something which will be very, very useful for you in the life. So we talked about exploration, we talked about establishment. This is called as mid-career stage. This is where you are between 35 and 45, maybe 50 also. At this stage, the individual is no longer considered to be a fresher. So, very carefully, you must avoid mistakes. You must avoid mistakes. Mistakes cannot be accepted in mid-career. Secondly, in mid-career, you are in a career position where you should have solutions to any type of problems. Friends, solutions to any problem, any type of problem. You cannot say that this is not my department, this is not my expertise, but you should ask somebody or take consultation, but you must have solutions. At this stage, an individual has to maintain a balance between his career and his personal life, because at 35, generally people are married, they have their own kids. So house responsibilities are also there, and then your career responsibilities are there. So you have to balance. Don't take your office to home and don't bring your home to office. You must balance. I know that it is very difficult, but if you want to succeed in your career, you must balance your life, because here it's you are stabilizing yourself. You are coming to a position where you will stick for longer duration. Okay, friends, so we have talked about exploration, establishment, mid career, the late career. After 45, 50, this is a late period where generally people are exhausted. During 25, 35, 40 years, generally people work very hard. We generally avoid slow and steady progress. So in order to get to a position, we work so hard that at this late career, we generally get exhausted. And late career, if you are in a good position in a hierarchy where you are vice president or general manager, it is okay. But if you are working in a mid level, it is very difficult, because your boss may be younger to you. And the moment the boss becomes younger to you, it is very difficult for you to take his orders. The ego clashes are there, the conflicts are there. So it is not a pleasant experience, but if you are able to work under young people, you will again get to learn a lot of things. So my dear friends, during all the stages of your career, you must be learning. You must have that knack to learn. If you don't have that learning knack, you might fail, and that will be the difficult period. So be a learner. And if a young person comes as a boss to you, be his mentor, guide him. And if a younger person comes under you, also the same thing must be there. So you learn, make others learn also. This is called as late career. And the last is the decline stage, where your career is coming to an end. You can say it is a superannuation period. So here, friends, I want to give a very, very good advice that never think this as a decline stage. It is called theoretically a decline stage where you go for retirement, but don't think this as a decline stage. After this process of retirement happens, you again come to exploration stage where you are trying to learn something new, where you can go beyond 58 years or 60 years, whichever is the retirement age, and you start learning newer things. So during decline stage, your mindset is that, should be that, this is not the end of my life. This is starting of a new cycle or new period. So if exploration, establishment, mid-career, late career and decline is taken in a very, very positive fashion, this is a chain. After decline, again exploration start, again establishment happens, then mid-career, late career. So you can extend your life from 60 to 80 by progressing through the same stages. The decline is very difficult. I can understand because you are working for a long time in an organization and you are going to leave. You are going to leave your colleagues who were with you for so many years. So it is a difficult stage, but this is a starting of a new life. So friends, if you please subscribe my channel. Please write your comments in the comments page. This is my channel, Teachings of Life. Thank you very much.